Shout out live book tube NBA 2K20 live sa YouTube. Live na tayo sa Facebook. Yes, bro. Camera. Here you go. Uh, Camera. Let's play PA. Karik. Hindi mo may karik. Yun yung season 1. Free agent. May free agent. Uy. Yan. Come. Biglat ah. Nabonis. 94. Yan eh, no? So kaya palit. Hindi siya pwede. Dapat si Tabonis. Lang center lang. Si Wemby center. Pwede. So, dito na lang. Kalita na lang ni Wemby. Kaya na. Nice movie yan. Kaya siguro. Willie na siguro. Domination. Northwest. Wolves. Total 8 of Abo ah. O yung steal. Makukuha yung steal.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The guard pair will be Conley and Edwards. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. And for Chicago, Jalen Williams is out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Iverson in at the point guard.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Minnesota. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
What a slam by Gobert. He's solid getting positioning inside and using it to his advantage.
Knocks down the three ball.
Well, good job there getting to his spot. That was a good-looking three.
Outside Edwards. The shot missing. Nice D from Doncic. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
So it's Minnesota now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
Well, you look at Randall's release, and he gets so much arc on his shot at times. It really works for him.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I like his focus in the paint. He didn't want to waste a high-value opportunity.
Out to Doncic. Shoots over McDaniel. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Iverson.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
Pass to Gobert. Conley feeling it out. Here is Edwards. 6 to shoot. No good with the triple. The drive by Smith and the dunk by Smith.
Right there, Smith finding a lane, catching the defense flat-footed.
Pass to Gobert. Got it. Good job in the low post. Gobert's got his second bucket. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Doncic outside. Smith the pass to Wembanyama. Over Gobert. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
And finished off by Gobert.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Some changes for Chicago. Sabonis, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And Levine subbed in for Williams. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Now here is Conley after the miss from Allen Iverson. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Edwards passes to Gobert and finished off by Gobert.
not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Iverson right side. Over Conley. Here's Sabonis. Gobert with the block.
And we saw he was ready to swat that one away in very good position.
The three for DiVincenzo.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
The three for Doncic. And again, no good by Chicago. Minnesota in the lead. Conley up top. Iverson covering. On the wing, DiVincenzo. No good on the three. Here's Chicago. Doncic dishes to Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Yeah, keep it simple. Get Smith the ball near the rim. Good things will happen.
29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Conley outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Iverson kicks to Levine. Fires for three. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, he's a consistent range scorer. Levine's team wants him to find these looks.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Chicago leads by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
We've got White. Abusele out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Best in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Randall. Randall throws it down.
Emphatic finish by Randall. I love when he's forceful around the hoop.
Outside, Levine. DiVincenzo against White. Back to Levine. Here's Best. The offensive rebound. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Randall. Minnesota with the rebound. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. To the left wing. Now DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. DiVincenzo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Brian Keeve wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Edwards has come in for Minnesota. Chicago leading. The key thing, Coach, that Dante DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3-and-D skill set.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others. And I think the most underrated thing on a lot of players who become great is Dante DiVincenzo is both very smart and very tough.
Here's Wembanyama. After the basket by Minnesota. Shoots over Reed. Wembanyama with the bucket. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team
Charlotte,
trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now White, following the miss by Julius Randle from deep, gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Randle against Williams to the inside. And Dillingham with the basket on the assist from Randle.
Happy
And
Saturday,
they've
happy
repeatedly
weekend sa'yo.
pulled inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Kicks it out to Iverson. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Reed with the rebound. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Dillingham.
Step pa si Edwards.
Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 5.
Well, in terms of assist numbers, there's been a steady
Support my
increase for
Facebook
Edwards in
page
his
din,
career.
Almachete.
Great
Naka-live din ako sa
recognition there.
Facebook.
Now here's Levine.
Daddy
Here's
Obi
Williams.
page.
Can't hit from in close. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Shannon. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead. Wembanyama passes to Williams. Yep, it counts. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Doncic comes in for Levine. Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. There's the triple. Rebound by Smith. And it's Williams with the ball for Chicago. And here's Doncic from the arc. That one doesn't go.
And close to making the defense pay
Ito
for
na lang
the
ba yan?
lax coverage that time.
Wala akong kape.
Gobert with a screen on Iverson.
Sige na.
Gobert down low. Guarded by Doncic. And the basket by Gobert.
Well, it's exactly what Gobert wants offensively. He wants to attack at the closest range possible.
From deep, Iverson. Oh, Iverson showing range.
Nice vision. When a teammate's got that much room to operate, you got to get it to him.
Conley dishes to McDaniels from deep. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Oh, Machini.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And if you're just joining us,
Si
we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. A big man on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. The guard pair will be Conley and Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in at the small forward position. And a four-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams look to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Here's Wembanyama following the three by Minnesota. Iverson outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Conley. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside Edwards. Back to Randall. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
The kick out to Williams. And here's Doncic from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Doncic has got 8 points.
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble, and he has got a maturity to his skill set.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, plenty of power behind that play. He didn't give the defense any chance to stop it.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And Chicago has possession. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And here's Doncic from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago. Here is Edwards. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. The shot misses.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Chicago. Minnesota also with the sub. Shannon's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. No one near Randall as he lets it go. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Iverson. Oh, what a finish by AI!
Boy. You have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Randall with the bucket.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by Chicago.
Doncic outside. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Over Gobert. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Wembanyama passes to LaVine. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. And Chicago leads by 9.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Randall no good. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run here. Doncic. It's hauled in by Edwards. Minnesota trails by 9. Conley with a wide-open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
From deep, Iverson. Another 3 for Chicago.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the 3-ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, look, if you can pull up off the dribble, under control, you're in the driver's seat.
From deep, Iverson. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's Chicago up by 12. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Randall. Sabonis is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Allen Iverson. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's White in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's White. Following the miss by Julius Randle. From deep, Iverson connects from 3-point range. And Chicago leads by 15.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else. Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Inside, double team Sabonis. Kicks it out to Iverson. Jacks up a 3. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Iverson's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for Chicago. Minnesota trails by 16. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. Edwards, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And so it's Minnesota with it. They trail by 16. For three, Edwards. Chicago grabs the miss. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Iverson. For the 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Chicago leading by 16. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged the bullet there.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Chicago making some changes. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Sabonis. Jalen Smith comes in for Gershon Yabusele. And Luka Doncic subbed in for White. Timberwolves also changing it up. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Mike Conley in for Dillingham. Now McDaniels, after the missed 3 from Allen Iverson, fires the 3, and down goes the 3.
And this is something McDaniels continues to work on. Good to see him cash in off the catch.
Iverson outside. Now Doncic. Wembanyama, a screen. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
When you get a look that close in, it is a great possession.
Here's McDaniels. And the 3 misses. On the wing, Williams. Edwards defending. Doncic outside. And get the 3. Minnesota trails by 15. Shoots the 3. Doncic there for the rebound. There's 1:59 left to play in the final quarter. Outside, Smith. From deep. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. It's an 18-point game. Randall down low, working on Smith. That's off. All right, here's Williams. Now Wembanyama. Now Williams. Iverson. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. And Randall has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Can they get it? And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, it's a tough brand of basketball Randall plays. He endures a lot of contact.
No good on that one.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And he sinks the second.
Well, you never want to leave points at the line, especially when you're down late.
Pass to White. Yabusele in the corner. Back to White. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
So it's the Timberwolves now. after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
Well, Conley has always been a reliable playmaker. He knows how to set a guy up.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Edwards. Over in the corner, Randall. Off target from outside. Harper against Edwards. Yabusele. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. And Chicago leads by 21.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan.
Tara, Jess,
Thanks for
laro
joining
na.
us for this one on 2K Sports.
Hiram lang ako dito
And as we leave
kay
you, we give you our
Commander
player of the
Binibiro
game,
Chuck.
Allen Iverson.
Shoutout. Just game pa yan, Akis. Iwan na. Iwan na ba? Ako, nangangapit bahay lang ako eh. Kung walang kapitbahay, wala rin ako NBA. Shoutout, Sir Mac, Mr. Sana All, at kay D-Game. Fafi D-Game. Busy kayo sa ano eh. The first descendant eh. Live din tayo sa Facebook, guys. Dario B ang Facebook page. Try lang yun, try. Right. Check me in ready. Bababa. Sunod natin. Steven Adams. Okay, ano tayo? XP coins. Meron tayo rito eh. 120 minutes sa double XP. Ah? Ah? Natin ako. Denver. Tracy ang nawala si Iverson. Ito pala yung ano, hiram lang. Sa 16? Oh! Sige. Ano bang yun? 13? Oh, ano, bali Tuesday. Sige. Sa 16. Papapalit natin dito. Bebe. 5. Shoutout sa Facebook. Best 77 lang kasi. Ito ba mga free agent ko rito? Kasi ano pala sa bonus kararating.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. And tonight, we've got Denver playing against Chicago. I'm Kevin Harlan. Joining me courtside tonight, Greg Anthony and Tim Legler. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, we've got Williams. Bibby is out there with Doncic. Then it's Jalen Smith. And it's Wembanyama in at the center.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes. To Denver. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Doncic. It's hauled in by Gordon. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. Takes it inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Williams. Bibby for 3. The rebound by Johnson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Chicago making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Bibby against Murray. In the corner, it's Gordon. Back to Brown. And here's Johnson outside. Cans it from downtown.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Smith. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Jokic. Wembanyama with the bucket.
showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. The putback, it's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
The three for Doncic. It's good. The assist this time for Bibby.
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble, and he has got a maturity to his skill set.
Now here's Murray. Here's Jokic, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Well, with his size and a soft touch to go with it, that's an easy bucket.
Levine with that high-arching shot from the corner.
Ersan Yabusele, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Drills the three-pointer.
And how about the concentration on that jumper? It was just him, the ball, and the hoop.
Doncic finds Wembanyama. Back to Doncic. Pass to Wembanyama. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Johnson kicks to Murray. Denver passing it around. Jokic with the bucket.
And they trust Murray to get the ball where it needs to go.
1:50 left here in the first quarter. Over to the left wing. Back to Doncic. Pass to Levine. From outside the arc. Denver grabs the miss. Fires from 18. And Denver again with the bucket.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
For the Nuggets, Aiden Watson, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Bruce Brown in for Christian Brown. Best passes to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Denver leading by 6. Murray scanning the floor. And the three ball is good. Murray's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Nuggets.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
It's stolen by White. Here's the break. Here's Levine. Pass to Best. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Hits the three-point bomb. Sabonis has got 5 now.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
Watson for 3. Rebound collected by Levine. Chicago trails by 6. Here's Best. Lets the 3 fly. The three-pointer is right on target.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, that's a little easier to do out on the perimeter.
Murray kicks to Watson. Gordon dishes to Watson. Fires the 3, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Nuggets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, the energy was there, the communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
Kasi yun ang sikat dito sa atin sa Pilipinas eh. Maraming support sa PlayStation dito sa atin sa Pilipinas.
Chicago trails by 3.
They've
got Zach LaVine. Kobe White is out there with
Xbox talagang sikat lang siya sa
and it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's best in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Najee.
Marami ng mura ngayon na second hand. Kung second hand ng ano mo, less than 20, marami na sa marketplace. Yung makukuha ka doon 18, 17. Yung mga OG, yung mga PS5 pat. Pero pag brand new, siyempre nasa 30 pababa.
Yabusele with it. Scoreless thus far. And a four-sport athlete, Tim, back in high school. Bruce Brown played basketball, baseball, football, and soccer.
Yeah, Kevin, that's easy to believe when you watch him play. He brings a versatility and a toughness that is much bigger than his 6'4" frame.
Catching up on the changes for
PS
Denver.
Plus subscription ka.
Has checked in for Najee. Johnson comes in for Hardaway. And Christian Brown subbed in for Brown. Here's Alvarado. Wembanyama down low. Jokic defended.
Kasi hindi ka makakalaro ng multiplayer ng ano. Kung wala kang, hindi ka nakasubscribe sa PS Plus.
Style points right there with the fadeaway.
Pero ang advantage naman sa Xbox, mas mura daw yung Game Pass eh.
Over Wembanyama. And again, Denver no good. Outside Harper. A three-pointer no good. And it's Watson with the ball for the Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Jokic passes to Pickett. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Chicago. Bibby comes in for Jose Alvarado. And Denver with the change here too. Gordon's checked in. Now, here is Bibby. Still without a basket.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Brown, the pass to Jokic. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Kala ko may kasamang foul eh.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
4
on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. They get it back. Jokic.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected to his man and plays with active hands.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Doncic against Brown. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Here's Johnson. Here's Pickett. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Dance, 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 do my thing. Shout out to viewers. Facebook. YouTube. Tutuloy ako.
Murray's checked in for the Nuggets. .151 left to play here in the second quarter. Johnson with a screen on Doncic. The Nuggets with another miss. Chicago trails by 6. Outside White. Back to Yabusele. Pass to Doncic. Now Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Over Jokic. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Wembanyama has got 10 points.
And Wembanyama's ability to pick and pop from anywhere on the floor puts defenders on their heels.
Here's Chicago. Doncic looking it over. Yabusele is screen on Johnson. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good on the three-point shot.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Murray against Bibby. A shot. And another miss by Denver. Chicago trailing here. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Bibby's got his first basket.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Johnson sends the screen for Gordon. Johnson, the pass to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. And it's Jokic missing. Doncic outside. From past the arc. That shot, no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Chicago. They're up by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult.
Copy, just my career. Ah, hindi, my team. Parang maitim. Parang ano no? Tawag dito. Parang mas in-enhance pa nila yung graphics niya. Kaya medyo mas ano na yung mga balat-balat ng mga team eh. Bili ka na, tapos may career ka na, Jazz, para may career tayo, punta tayo neighborhood. Kami maangas dun. Kami mga bully. Ano, tawag dito, may career. Kapag nasa rec ka, tsaka sa ano, maraming mga bully.
Challenge.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. Jokic with the steal. And Jokic will just torch you inside.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
Smith the pass to Wembanyama. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The three for Doncic. Good on the triple. Doncic has got the lead up to 2 now for Chicago.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Pass to Brown. Rebound by Smith.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
And here's Doncic from the arc. No good. Here's Denver now. Murray down low. Bibby covering. Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Levine's checked in for Chicago. Doncic outside. Shoots the 3. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. Here's Wembanyama.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
And here are the Nuggets now, trailing by 2. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. And a miss there on the triple. Smith on the wing, defended by Gordon. And here's Doncic from the arc. Sinks the triple. Now it's a 5-point Chicago lead.
That's Luka magic, taking a difficult shot from deep range and making it look easy.
Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. And another shot. Putting it back right up and in. Jokic gets it done.
Well, when you grab the offensive rebound, you're already right there at the rim. It makes the putback that much easier.
The 3 for Doncic. Kept alive. Wembanyama. Levine for 3. Traps in the tray. Levine's got 6 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the 3-point line.
Now, here's Jokic. 16 points for him. Shot clock at 6. And good that time. Jokic has got 8 points here in this quarter. Chicago leading by 4. The 3 for Doncic. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Nuggets with some changes. Najee comes in for Jokic, and it's Brown in for Aaron Gordon. Brown outside. Brown, the pass to Brown. To the paint. Murray outside. Elbow shot is on the way. The Nuggets with another miss. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-6 run. Yabusele passes to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Chicago.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Wide open look here for Murray. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the middle. Here's Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Doncic, so crafty as a player, remarkable at finding different ways to get these calls.
For Chicago, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. He hits both from the stripe.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
35 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Chicago. They're on a 19-6 run. Best passes to Doncic. Over Watson. Gets to the corner and buries it. Doncic has got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago.
Well, the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Here's Pickett. Pass to Jokic. Brown outside. The Nuggets with another miss. And so it's Chicago, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Seattle, just gameplay. Game. At kinistesyahan ako namin na. Seattle.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Kobe White is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Harper. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Best in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Chicago leading by 14. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Wembanyama down low. He's against Jokic. Wembanyama, no good. It's Brown with the drive and finished off by Brown.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Denver trails by 12. Watson dishes to Brown. Pass to Jokic. Here's Pickett. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. To the inside, Yabusele. It's hauled in by Watson. And it's Watson with the ball for the Nuggets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now here's Brown. Pass to Pickett. And the shot is good.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Doncic. Now Wembanyama. Over Jokic. Bank shot. No good. Denver trails by 10. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And that one is good.
There is no doubt. He's been the dealer for them on offense, but he is going to need some support from his teammates.
Doncic outside. The 3 doesn't go. Denver trails by 8. Johnson down low. Bibby covering. Williams against Jokic. Bruising basketball from Jokic.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Wembanyama has gone 6 of 9 from the field. Just 3 misses, shooting a terrific 67%. Wembanyama reels it in. Now Williams. Here's Doncic. Beyond the arc. And Doncic with the triple.
And he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
You know, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Another basket for him, and anytime he touches it, you just think it's going in.
Luka on the move. No good on the layup. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Denver. Outside Gordon. Here's Johnson. Jacks up a three. It's off target. Johnson against Doncic. Puts up the three. Doesn't get that one. Denver trails by 9. Johnson fires. The putback. He misses the putback. 1:04 left to play here in the fourth. Williams outside. Here's Doncic. Launches it. Down it goes for three.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Now Murray. Johnson outside. Missed on the three. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Doncic against Brown. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Johnson outside. A three-pointer. Good. And Chicago has possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now Doncic. Lets loose a three. Knocks down the three. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Tim Legler and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Luka Doncic. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see San Antonio going up against Chicago. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Fox and Castle are their guards. And it's Wembanyama in at center. And for Chicago, Luka Doncic out there with Bibby. Then it's Jalen Williams. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Smith in at the 4.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Down low and stolen by Wembanyama. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Castle with it. Williams picks him up. Good.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Richard, after winning Rookie of the Year, expectations are high for Stephon Castle.
He's got great two-way potential and the work ethic to meet that potential. He showed a lot of growth just in his first season.
Now Castle. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Outside Fox. Wembanyama against Wembanyama. And it's good for 2.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
The 3 for Doncic. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Finding the open man. That's making the right play.
Here's Fox. And that one is good.
Flashing that creativity is so much fun watching Fox carve up defenses like this.
Wembanyama outside. Over Wembanyama. Wembanyama, no good. Vassell finds Castle. Hits it from three-point range. Castle's got 5 points so far.
Good awareness to keep the ball moving on that play.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Chicago. 8-point game. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Doncic has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Vassell outside. Here's Castle. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. On the wing, Doncic. Here he goes. Comes up empty down low. San Antonio leading by 8. Here's Vassell. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Trailing by 13. To stop the run, trains the three-pointer. He has 6.
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble, and he has got a maturity to his skill set.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The tray. San Antonio with the rebound. Fox feeling it out a bit. And there's the call on Gershon Yabusele. That's his first foul. A different look now for San Antonio. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Vassell, and it's Harper in for Stephon Castle. Up top, Fox pulls up, high post, and a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Fox has got 6.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Barnes. Still yet to score.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by Harper. And Zach Levine hits from deep.
Levine with that high-arching shot from the corner.
Spurs leading by 11. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Outside Harper. Wembanyama sets a screen for Harper. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bean passes to Best. The three ball. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's San Antonio holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Wembanyama's out there with Gershon Yabusele. Then it's Zach LaVine, then it's White, and it's Best in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. So it's the Spurs now after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Bryant right side. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for Chicago.
Alvarado.
Yabusele hits them both. Spurs leading by 11. Sohan with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. There's the three. And Zach LaVine pulls it down. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Outside, White. Back to LaVine. Shoots over Harper. And it's good off the back rim and in. LaVine's got it back down to within single digits for Chicago. And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. And the Spurs with some changes. Vassell, he's checked in for Bryant. Stephon Castle comes in for Harper. And it's Fox in for Jordan McLaughlin. Here's Fox. 6 points for him. Vassell outside. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. Chicago making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Three-pointer, Fox. Back to Castle. Vassell, a screen on Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And Fox gets it to go.
Look at Fox fearlessly going inside, hunting for a higher percentage look.
Chicago trails by 11. The three for Doncic. It's hauled in by Cornette. Doncic has gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Bibby checked in for Chicago. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
Bibby with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. And White kicks to Bibby. Back to White, pass to Yabusele. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Fox. Nobody near Barnes. His three-pointers off the mark. Chicago trails by 10. Babusele passes to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Bibby for three. Headshot off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Spurs. 1:53 left in the first half. Pass to Castle. Now here's Vassell. Outside Fox. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Fox has got 4 this quarter.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
On the wing, Doncic. Fires the three. No good. Now shooting just 20% this game at 2 for 10. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
I love what Fox has been able to do offensively. He's really dictating the pace of his game.
And White kicks to Doncic. Lets it go with the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 9.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Shoots a three. Wembanyama, no good. Chicago trails by 11. Doncic looking it over. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Vassell wide open. And the three off target. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Doncic outside. It'll count. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
That'll do it for the first half. It's San Antonio. They lead by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Ito. Bigyan mo ng ice yan. Wala ng ice.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look. Want it.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
On the court for San Antonio, Fox and Castle are their guards. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
The three for Doncic. Another three for Chicago.
And this is the game. Playing for him, and he's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now, here's Fox. 12 points for him.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Williams kicks to Bibby. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Fox inside the line. Rebound by Smith.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
A top 10 pick in 2020, Jalen Smith, Richard, played for 3 teams before his 25th birthday. He's seen a lot.
Yeah, that's such a challenge for a young player. I moved around a bit, but it was later in my career. Give Jalen credit. Despite the changes, he is still developing well.
Now, Wembanyama. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. And a great move by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his second basket.
At well over 7 feet tall, inside is easy money for Victor.
Vassell against Doncic. And again, Chicago, no good. Castle, no one around him. It's hauled in by Doncic. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 9-point game. Here's oh, that's the highlight of the night. Wembanyama.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Gershon Yabusele, he's checked in for Chicago. Zach LaVine comes in for Williams. LaVine.
He's just a ridiculous athlete. Like, for me, I enjoy watching Zach LaVine use that athleticism to the fullest.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Wembanyama outside. Bibby against Harper. Wembanyama, a screen on Bibby. For 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Chicago trails by 5. Rebound, San Antonio. Vassell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Wembanyama. Nifty move. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Wembanyama's got 6.
Look, when he's that close, you have absolutely no chance against Wemby.
San Antonio making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. Wembanyama has gone 3 for 5 from the field. Pass to Bibby. And here is Doncic, covered by Vassell. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. San Antonio with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Vassell kicks to Harper. Wembanyama high post. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
LaVine can't hit. Spurs leading by 9. Castle with the bounce pass. 11 feet away. Here's Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wembanyama's got 8 here in the quarter.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And again, no good by Chicago.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Here's Harper outside for Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama spacing the floor.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Zach LaVine. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Guerschon Yabusele. Then it's White, and it's Best in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Off target from three-point range. Spurs leading by 14. And here's Harper from the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. LaVine for 3, buries it from three-point range.
And LaVine takes a lot of threes for this very reason. Such an effective shooter.
Outside, Fox. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Yabusele finds White. For 3, LaVine, another 3 for Chicago.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Doncic is checked in for Chicago. The Spurs also with the sub. Barnes is checked in. Here's Sohan, defended by Yabusele. Back to Sohan. Right side, Fox. He gets it in there. And the Spurs lead by 10.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him a scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
And it's Doncic missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
LaVine's shot is off. San Antonio leading by 10. Now Barnes. Doncic there for the rebound. Takes the 3. Barnes rips down the rebound.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
For 3. The 3 goes down.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A different look now for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornett. Vassell comes in for Sohan. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. Here's Doncic from outside. And Doncic with the triple.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
.158 left here in the fourth quarter. Fox with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. No good from 3. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 10. Doncic. It's good.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Here is Wembanyama. Fox. Oh, the dunk.
We talk about his quickness, but De'Aaron Fox has bounce. He will throw it down on you in a second.
Now Doncic. Buries the jumper. San Antonio leading by 7. Fox fires. Misses the 3. 107 left in the fourth quarter. Doncic outside. Launches it. Wembanyama reels it in. Here's Barnes. Oh, one-handed.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic. He drills the 3.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
San Antonio with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now Castle puts up the 3, buries the deep ball.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Fox against Bibby. And so it's the Spurs with the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama. The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Smith is out there with Jalen Williams. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Bibby. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. And for the Bucks, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Kevin Porter is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot.
Here we go.
So the Bucks win the tip. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Pass to Prince. Takes the 3. They get it again. Now Porter. Here's Turner. 5 to shoot. Offline with his 3. Smith the pass to Doncic. Launches a 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Here's Porter. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Williams finds Doncic. Fires from deep. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble, and he has got a maturity to his skill set.
Now here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
And here's Giannis. After Luka Doncic hitting the 3. And Giannis gets it to go.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
The 3 for Doncic. The rebound by Turner. Prince with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Kuzma can't get it to go. Chicago with the ball. This one for 3. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3. Doncic has got 9.
How many of those have we seen from Luka? Very good from 3-point range.
And that one's good by Porter.
The more good work he does inside, the more it helps his entire game.
Smith finds Wembanyama. Now here's Doncic. From downtown, another 3 for Chicago.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Anthony's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Chicago also making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Gershon Yabusele comes in for Smith. And Levine subbed in for Jalen Williams. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Prince kicks to Anthony. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Giannis outside. Takes a 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Yabusele passes to Levine. The 3 for Doncic. Another 3 for Chicago.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Porter inside. Guarded by Doncic. Here's Anthony. The rebound by Yabusele. Chicago leading by 9. Doncic looking it over. Lets it go from deep. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The kick out to Porter. And the Bucks miss again. Levine for 3. The shot that time not on target. And Anthony's got the ball here for Milwaukee. Out to Turner. Wide open. And again, the Bucks miss. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Yabusele. Over in the corner, Doncic. The three. That's good. And it's Bibby with the assist that time. Doncic has got 18 points in the game.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Chicago leads by 12. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Rollins is out there with Anthony. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Milwaukee trails by 14. Steps back. Here's Anthony. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And White kicks to Yabusele. Pass to Levine. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Portis. And the Bucks with possession here. The wide open look here for Anthony. And it's Anthony again missing. Wembanyama outside. Puts up a three. And Zach LaVine hits from deep. LaVine's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Timeout. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Doncic is checked in for Chicago. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Portis. Good defense by Wembanyama.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Hot off the drive, White is so explosive, leaping off the floor and throwing that one down.
Rollins the pass to Prince. Outside Porter. Here's Rollins. Pass to Portis. Over Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Yeah, showing some toughness right there. You've got to be willing at times to absorb some contact.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw good, Portis. No good on the second free throw. Chicago leading by 18. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Taurean Prince.
And Doncic, so crafty as a player. Remarkable at finding different ways to get these calls.
And the Bucks making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. All free throws good from Doncic. Here's Milwaukee now. Pass to Kuzma. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Chicago grabs the miss. Yabusele kicks to White. Back to Yabusele. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Wembanyama following the bucket by the Bucks. Off target with his 3. To the paint. Here's Prince. It's rebounded by Doncic. Chicago leading by 21. White. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. White's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now here's Giannis. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
To me, success inside is all about effort and savvy. That's nicely done.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And some changes here for the Bucks. Turner's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Here's Doncic. 23 points in the game from the arc. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Anthony. Back to Porter. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Just great timing on the play and rhythm on the pass. Cole Anthony setting his teammate up beautifully.
Here's Sabonis. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 19-point game. Wasted no time on that one. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter. Prince against Doncic. The 3. And again, Chicago. No good. Porter passes to Prince. And Prince with the jam.
This guy is a fantastic finisher near the hoop. Taurean Prince with an emphatic 2.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Doncic fires from way outside. And again, Chicago. No good. Antetokounmpo looking it over. There's Giannis with the slam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. The 3 for Doncic. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Chicago. Looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Here's who Brian Keefe is starting in the second half with. Doncic out there with Bibby. Then it's Williams. Then it's Jalen Smith. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Turner with a screen on Smith. Outside Turner. Lets it fly from 18. Chicago grabs the miss. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Wembanyama finds Doncic. 3-pointer. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Doncic has got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for Chicago. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. Chicago leading by 19. Launches it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Levine's checked in for Chicago. Turner against Wembanyama. Outside Anthony. Back to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall. And Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Too many open looks from three. Coach has got to be into them about their perimeter defense.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
The three for Doncic. The rebound by the Bucks. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Rollins checked in for the Bucks. Gershon Yabusele, he's checked in for Chicago. And a wide open look for Porter. Drills it from outside. Porter's got 9 points.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Of course, what about Miles Turner? He views himself as more than just an athlete.
I think he views himself as a renaissance man, very much into style and fashion. He considers himself an artist. If you've ever seen any of his creations, they are mind-boggling. Miles Turner has a ton of interests.
Porter passes to Rollins. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Yabusele. Yabusele's got 4 rebounds now tonight from outside the arc. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Wembanyama. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis is unstoppable.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
For 3, Levine, rebounded by the Bucks. A minute 42 left in the third quarter of the game. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You love to see that unselfishness, right? Great kick out to the perimeter.
Levine passes to Wembanyama. Back to Levine. Over Porter. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The kick out to Porter. Bucks passing it around. Prince in the corner. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Outside, Levine. Wembanyama, left side, shoots it. The putback, out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Chicago making a switch here. Milwaukee trails by 12. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. And Turner kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Rollins. Clock at 6. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And there's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Chicago, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. No good on the free throw. Chicago making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. 9 seconds left in the third. Jackson in the corner. And it's off from 3-point range. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Chicago. They lead by 13. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Gary Trent is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Jackson in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. White the pass to Yabusele. They swipe it. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Jackson. And it's Harper with the rebound. Chicago leading by 13. Up again. Here's White. Goes up again. He lays it in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Anthony.
I got him.
Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 3. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. A different look for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Portis, and Rollins subbed in for Cole Anthony. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Jackson. Pass to Rollins. Now, Antetokounmpo. He's defended by Alvarado. Doncic there for the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Taurean Prince comes in for Jackson. Porter's checked in for Gary Trent. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Porter. And there's the dunk.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
Here's Antetokounmpo. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Chicago leading by 13. And another turnover here by Chicago. Some changes for Chicago. Smith checked in for Yabusele. Williams comes in for White. And Bibby subbed in for Jose Alvarado. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Porter. Shoots the 3. Trained from outside.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
Doncic against Porter. Now Wembanyama. from 11, and it's off. Milwaukee trails by 10. And there's the three.
Well, just tremendous instincts from Prince. Feeling the defense, getting loose, getting into his catch-and-shoot game. Nicely done.
Outside, Smith. Doncic. That one's off, still out of sync. And the Bucks with possession. It's Turner. Anthony. The three is off. Anthony against Williams. Now Doncic. Jacks up a three. And it misses.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here. You get the sense Taurean Prince rises to the challenge and relishes every chance he gets.
And an intentional foul right there. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead, and so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, you love to see a guy step in nice, calm, cool, and collected and knock the free throws in.
Timeout called, the Bucks. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For three. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Boy, yet another night for Luka Doncic. This guy is forcing everyone to play at his pace right now.
Knocks down the three. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there cost them a possession.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, I'm Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you joining us for tonight's game. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Alam muna tayo sa Facebook. Tayo sa Facebook, guys. Salamat sa bumisik. Ba tayo mag-outit? Ano kaya free agent ko? Kasi bukas. Naubos na yung mga player ko.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Buzelis. Josh Giddey is out there with Kobe White. And it's Vucevic. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, we've got Doncic. Wembanyama is out there with Smith. Then it's Bibby, and it's Williams at the small forward.
Here we go.
And it's Chicago to start out. On the wing, Doncic. Over White. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Wembanyama.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Giddey. Back to Dosunmu. Inside. Vucevic with the bucket.
Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
Now here's Williams. Wembanyama down low. Vucevic defending. Bucket is good.
These guys are elite from the mid-range.
Here's Chicago. Giddey, no one around him. No good on the triple. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
Well, I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. There's great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble, and he has got a maturity to his skill set.
Now, here's Vucevic. Takes it off the glass. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Going for that high percentage shot. He wants to make sure they convert.
Doncic dishes to Williams. Back to Doncic. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Wembanyama down low. Vucevic on him, and the shot goes down.
And Wembanyama's ability to pick and pop from anywhere on the floor puts defenders on their heels.
Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Williams passes to Wembanyama. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Bibby against Giddey. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Right in the heart of that defense. Found a way to convert.
Over in the corner, Williams. It's stolen by White. Here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
At well over 7 feet tall, inside is easy money for Victor.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Then for the Bulls, Okoro comes in for Dosunmu. And Trey Jones subbed in for Kobe White. 1:31 left to play in the first. Giddey kicks to Vucevic. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Levine. Another one falls for Chicago.
Mid-range, no problem for Levine. He easily adjusts his shot as needed.
Jones, the pass to Vucevic. Outside, Jones. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. And Vucevic kicks to Okoro. Just 5 to shoot for 3. Rebound collected by Levine. Here's Chicago. Yabusele passes to Levine. Now here's White. Pass to Yabusele. Sabonis inside. Vucevic defending. Double team Sabonis. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Clock at 2. Yabusele finds Sabonis. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Now here's Jones. D right on him. Pass to Giddey. Here's Vucevic. Defended by Yabusele. Got a piece of it. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So for Chicago right now, at the forwards, Okoro and Williams. Kevin Huerter is out there with Jones, and it's Smith in at the center, locking down the middle. Huerter, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Here's Okoro, and Okoro throws it down.
Oh, defense turns into easy points offensively. That'll make a coach happy.
Levine passes to Wembanyama. Over Smith. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Up top, Herter, guarded by Levine. Jones kicks to Smith, takes a three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
We've seen growing confidence from Smith behind the arc. I mean, he takes these pretty readily now.
They double team Wembanyama. Rebound by the Bulls. Left side, Jones. Left block shot on the way. The second effort, and the layup good by Smith. Smith's got the lead up to 2 now for Chicago.
Right there, Smith operating as an opportunist, saves that possession.
So for the Bulls, Dosunmu, he's checked in for Okoro. Josh Giddey comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Kobe White in for Trey Jones. Here's Giddey. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
And here is Dosunmu after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. It's White on the wing. He's defended by Alvarado. White the pass to Dosunmu. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Chicago trailing here. Doncic outside. Three-pointer. Doncic knocks in the 3.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So for the Bulls, Vucevic comes in for Smith, and Buzelis subbed in for Williams. On the wing, Dosunmu. Guarded by Levine. Here's White. And the Bulls with another miss. To the middle. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Throwing it down. Doncic showing off his hops.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first half. Pass to Dosunmu. Shot to stop the run. And it's finished off inside by Buzelis. Buzelis has got his first points of the game. Chicago leading. Wembanyama outside. Shoots over Vucevic. Wembanyama, no good. On the wing, Dosunmu. No good from outside. Dosunmu's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
And Doncic, so crafty as a player, remarkable at finding different ways to get these calls.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Sabonis, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Smith comes in for Yabusele. White, he's checked in for Levine. And Bibby subbed in for Jose Alvarado.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Doncic, no good. Chicago trailing here. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. That 3 off the mark. Dosunmu's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Smith scanning the floor. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Back to White. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. White's got 4 points this quarter.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
The 3 for Doncic. Another three for Chicago.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
So that'll be it for
Shout out, Baroni Love Jazz. What is good, partner, all the way from the land of the kangaroo. The land of the big eyes, kasi maraming marites dito. Thanks for the like, man. How you doing, partner? My friend from OC. Thanks for the visit. Alang ako ng Milo.
the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Chicago up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Shout out Ball Games PH. Salamat sa bisita. Sana all. Nauna ka pa nga nagka 2K26, di ba? Yung ini-stream mo nakalagay sa pamagat 2K26. Ako nga nakikisana all sa'yo nun eh. Sana all. Okay lang, Almachete. Ako namang mahilig ako maglaro nito.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Victor Wembanyama is out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's Bibby in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Okay naman yung stream mo ng 2K26
Back to Williams. Clock at 4. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama passes to Smith. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago.
Ultra pa?
And here is Doncic.
Di ba pwede naman kahit hindi ultra? Para at least.
And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Whether he's off ball or on it, you just love what Vazelis brings to the floor.
This is his first free throw of the game. Zach LaVine's checked in for Jalen Williams. And he's good on the second. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's LaVine, and then LaVine with the jam.
Well, we know LaVine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Chicago trails by 3. Here's Giddey. Rebound by Smith. Here's Chicago. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line.
Last option mo, mag-upgrade ng GPU.
The 3 for Doncic. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Sa Steam mo ba binili yung ano? Yung 2K26
He is in full control, piling up the points.
Yep, that one goes.
Tama ba?
Vucevic has got 8 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Wembanyama looking it over. The 3 for Doncic. Chicago grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Giddey from downtown. Trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 7.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
Secret pa.
Here's Doncic. That's good. And it's Bibby with the assist that time. And that's now 25 points for Luka Doncic. Chicago trails by 3, and Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Well, they have one thing to talk about. How do we stop this guy from knocking down threes?
Chicago making some changes. Gershon Yabusele comes in for Smith, and it's Kobe White in for LaVine. Down low, here's Dosunmu, and it's Dosunmu with the jam.
And just running the offense, White's
Kaya nga lang
that
last
new breed of
option mo,
combo
bro.
guard who
Maka-trade ka
can
lang
do a
ano,
little bit of
GPU.
everything.
The 3 for Doncic. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
1:56 left to play in the third. Giddey, no good. Chicago leading by 4. Doncic outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who
Well,
will
kasi
take it upon
gamitin mo na lang pang
themselves
pang
to step
stream yung
up,
ano
take
mo,
the
PC
initiative
mo
and make
para
something happen.
bili ka na lang ng console.
On the wing, Dosunmu.
Bili ka na lang Xbox, di ba? Para
Pass to
magamit mo yung
Buzelis.
yung Game Pass, mga ganun.
On the wing, Dosunmu. He has 7. Giddey, no good. So it's Chicago now, leading by 5.
Look, the intentions were good. I like the unselfishness, but the execution, a lot to be desired.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Smith checked in for Buzelis. Okoro comes in for Dosunmu. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for White. And Trey Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Kaya nga,
Those
para
kind
ka
of displays of
eh,
strength can
mag-
get one
tawag
team
dito?
rolling.
Pag sisimula ka ulit from
Put
the
the other
scratch sa
team
simula.
on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Kasi motherboard mo, kung palagay na natin
Here's Best.
may memory ka na,
Nothing
pero
on
yung
the board.
motherboard mo ka mo
And the
mahina.
three ball is good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of
Motherboard,
discussion
GPU.
at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
To the inside. 2 on the clock.
And despite the size disadvantage,
Halagang
attacking
10,000
the heart
or
of that
13,000,
defense.
meron ka ng ano.
You know what, guys?
Meron ka ng
Honestly, I
Xbox
didn't think
Series
he'd
S.
win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of
Lalaro,
height to give up.
lalaro
It's
mo na
been
din yung ano.
all about Luka Doncic for Chicago.
Yung pa.
And his big game just keeps getting bigger.
Wala pa lag.
That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And we'll be right back after this.
Kaya itong PC ginagamit ko kahit kakarag-karag eh. Okay
Now
lang,
let's take a look
pinag-stream
at
ko
our
lang.
assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yun mo, i5
And how about the
tapos
big fella here showing us he's got some point
8
guard
gig lang
skill
yung
here
memory,
with the
wala pang
tremendous setup.
GPU.
Hey, that was a
Kasi
high-level
wala pang
pass no
GPU
matter
to.
what position it came from.
Onboard
It
lang
does
to.
make it stand
Tawag
out a little more
integrated
when it's made by the big
graphics.
fella.
Mismo sa ano lang. Wala sa
3
talagang
tenths quarters
graphics.
behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we
Ito,
begin the fourth.
kanina nag-stream ako. Sabay. Facebook
At the
tsaka
forwards,
YouTube.
Okoro and Williams.
Smooth naman siya.
Trey Jones out there with Josh
1080p
Giddey.
pa rin.
And it's Smith in its center.
And just so sure
Xbox
of himself,
kung ano.
like he just knew that was
Kasi
going in.
mas maraming maganda
Master
yung Game
Williams.
Pass.
Back to Giddey.
Pero kung may budget ka naman, di mag PS5 ka na.
6 on the shot clock. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Oh, my word. You can't play much tougher interior defense than that.
And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut
59
down to just 4
GPU,
points.
grabe,
With a
ang
bucket
mahal
from
nun.
Jones. Outside, White. Pass to Best. And some nice ball movement here by
Sobra
Chicago.
mahal nun. 50-90.
Wembanyama against Smith. Misses the fallback J. Chicago trails by 4 with the drive. And he gets the bucket.
Magandang
You
PS5.
love how each side
Pero
has risen to the
marami rin
challenge
nagsasabi
throughout
kasi
this one.
Hey,
maganda rin yung
defense is
Xbox
taking
kasi
a
mura
back
lang yung
burner,
Game Pass.
secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Cruz Ellis is checked in for Williams. Here's Doncic.
Kasi dito, mahal lang ano eh, PS Plus eh, kaya makalaro ka ng online.
Wembanyama down low. He's
Kasi
against
PS
Smith.
Plus lang ako dun sa kaibigan namin si Amirmak eh.
Yabusele with it. Pass to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls.
Itong NBA
They played
2K26,
a
ano
great
to,
fourth quarter
si
defense,
RGPA.
allowing only 3 points.
Wala
Here's
naman akong
Jones.
pambili nito, wala naman akong
No
trabaho
good.
eh.
That would have tied it. Here's Chicago.
Nakikigamit lang ako ng
Harper kicks to
NBA.
Doncic.
Share account ba?
Let's lose a 3. Does not go. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They played a great fourth quarter
PS5
defense,
Slim.
allowing only 3 points.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Wembanyama. They can't stop the run with that one.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And you're not going to get an easier deuce than that, straight to the basket.
Doncic. 3. Good.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Chicago making some changes. Smith checked in for Gershon Yabusele. Jalen Williams comes in for Harper. And Bibby subbed in for Jose Alvarado. The Bulls also changing it up. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Dosunmu comes in for Isaac Okoro. And it's Kobe White in for Trey Jones.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Wembanyama fires. 12-footer. Gets it.
How about the rookie with the big shot? Wembanyama showing us he can meet those high expectations.
White a screen on Bibby. Now Vucevic lets it fly from 18. Doncic for the rebound.
Tried for the fadeaway over the taller defender. I like the idea. Good move, bad result.
Wembanyama, right side. Unloads from 13. Chicago trailing here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Ano, depende kung use yung mga OG na yung mga unang model ng PS5, makukuha ka 18. Pero kung gusto mo talaga brand new, mga nasa 27 to 30,000.
You know, you develop a level of trust with your teammates when you show the kind of concentration that Vucevic shows in these situations.
Pero pag nag-sale, nagkaroon ng sale, siguro mga 23 to 25.
Smith left side. All right, here's Williams. And here's Bibby. Shot clock at 5. Wembanyama. Giddey will pull it down. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 13-5 run.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Outside, Smith. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic fires. He drills the three.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Now, Giddey. Here's Vucevic. Can't get it. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly.
Overtime.
Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Jalen Smith is out there with Williams. Then it's Bibby. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The 10-foot jumper hits.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
White, down low, gets it to go.
Getting physical in the paint and
yung lang, ang na-upgrade lang dito yung storage.
Wembanyama against Vucevic. Puts it up from 7. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
Pero kung gusto mo talaga high-end na PS5, yung PS5 Pro na.
To guard Wembanyama without making contact.
Ganda lang kasi sa console, hindi ka na mag-a-adjust ng kung ano. Pagka may AAA game na lalabas.
Here's Chicago. Doncic! Oh, the confidence of Doncic!
Yeah, you got to tag Doncic in these corner spots now, or you're going to get punished from there.
Giddey against Bibby. Here's the three. And he does not hit. Chicago leading by 3. Doncic looking it over. Down he goes for three.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Batted away by Wembanyama with authority. Victor saw that coming a mile away.
From deep. Knocks down the three.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Josh Giddey, and just miss after miss right now. Outside, Wembanyama. From 10 feet away, the shot is off. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They trail by 9 points. No good. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Not enough ticks
Ang
left
alin,
on the
yung
clock
pro?
to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Yung pro yata
Now,
39,
Vucevic
pero itong
beyond the arc.
ano,
No good.
itong slim 27 to 30 o ganyan.
White against Williams. Here's Doncic. Takes the three, and down goes the three.
You know, this overtime has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly fatigued.
Wala nakalagay na, pero mahal naman yan, tumingin ka pa sa iba.
And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but
39,000
things finally came
ipang-pro na
together
yan.
for him in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate
Yung
that this
PS5
one
Pro
would
na
be
yun.
that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us. And now, our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Search mo yung itsura ng pro para makita, para malaman mo kung pro nga yung tinitingnan mo. Mahal-mahal kasi. Bundle pala yung binibili mo. Pero mahal pa rin. Mahal nung 39. Niwala ka, mahal yun. Dito sa mga SM nga, tsaka mga data blitz, yung mga bundle nila, nasa 33,000. Kasamang controller na. 2 controller ba? Punta ka sa website ng Gameline o kaya Game 1 o Data Blitz. FC25 may FC26 na nga lalabas eh. Masyadong Taga naman yung 30 na yun. Kung di siya pro, ha? Kasi yung kasi pinakamalakas eh. Diba? Konti lang naman
Welcome
ang
everybody
pinalakas.
to another presentation of the NBA
Magano ka na lang
live on
yung
2K
stream.
Sports. I'm
Kasi
Kevin
hindi ko alam
Harlan
kung
with me
meron pang
tonight,
yung OG
Greg
yung
Anthony
una.
and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Ano na
Let's
yata,
check out
discontinued na
Chicago's
yata
starting
yung
lineup.
OG eh.
Williams is out there with
Original
Jalen
yung
Smith.
fat.
Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Bibby. And it's Wembanyama
Unless
in at the
second
5.
hand.
And for Detroit, the forwards are Thompson and Harris. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Duran in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
Here we go.
The tip-off goes to Detroit. And Harris wide open. He shoots, misses the 3.
Oh.
Wembanyama finds Smith. And here's Doncic from the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble, and he has got a maturity to his skill set.
Now here is Harris.
Pero di ba maraming mura dyan sa Saudi?
Cunningham.
Saudi ka, di ba? Maraming dyan mura na mga
And once he
electronics.
got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Doncic. Here's Wembanyama. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Zero hesitation from Wemby coming into the lead, just trusting his jump shot. Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Williams kicks to Doncic. From outside, off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And sadly, Jaden Ivey's 2025 season coach was cut short by injury.
At least,
Yeah, it was really
ang
too
console
bad,
kasi,
Kevin, because he was having a great
kung
year
mag-upgrade ka man,
and
di ba,
an improving year
7
as
years.
time went on. This guy's just getting better
7
and
years
better.
to
Both his
10 years
shooting
bago
is improving and
bago
his
mag-upgrade ng ano.
decision-making.
Yung
And it was a
PS4, di ba?
shame he
Hanggang
didn't
ngayon
get to see
nilalabas
that
pa rin
through
game sa
the end.
PS4.
Now, here's Cunningham.
Lampas na ng 10 years yan, ha?
Here in the first quarter with about 2
Gusto mo
minutes
lang
gone by.
mag-upgrade,
Here's
PS5.
Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Pero mapapakinabangan mo
And
ng
when he
gusto
lets
yung
the
console.
athleticism take over,
May computer
Thompson
yata, every
can
year.
do almost anything.
Every year, pataas ng pataas, eh.
Doncic outside. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. Doncic has got 6 points.
Nice possession, working it for a great look.
Harris up top. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Smith. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The three for Doncic. Another three for Chicago.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for three.
To the paint, here's Ivy. Now, here's Durant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Yershani Abusele comes in for Jalen Smith. And Levine subbed in for Jalen Williams. Here is Cunningham after Luka Doncic's bucket. Harris kicks to Thompson. Back to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
A solid athlete with a good vertical. Harris knows how to get inside and hammer it home.
Abusele in the corner. Doncic passes to Bibby. Levine for three. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit, trailing by 2, and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. A different look here for Detroit. Robinson comes in for Asar Thompson. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Jaden Ivey. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. .109 left in the first quarter of the game. Left side, Adams. Pass to Best. Outside, White. For three, Levine drills the three-pointer.
Well, every coach loves those corner threes.
Out of 30.
Especially for a Zach Levine.
Cunningham passes to Duran. Harris kicks to Cunningham. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the left side wing. Back to Yabusele. For three, Levine. Duran pulls it in. Detroit trails by 5. Down low, here's Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Harris has got 6 points.
He's often labeled as an outside shooter, but Harris does most of his scoring inside.
Adams' shot is off.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Robinson misses. Here's Best. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Chicago leads by 6. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
We've got Isaiah Stewart. Karis LeVert is out there with Marcus Sasser. Then it's Robinson, and it's Reed in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit right now. So, stand after an up-and-down start to his career, Kobe White is now a proven scoring threat.
He sure as heck is, Kevin, and it's because of 2 things in my mind. Great confidence and great energy every single night. So he's always running and moving, which gets him space and time to shoot the ball. And when he gets that space and time, he has great confidence to let it fly.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. LeVert against Levine. Stewart down low.
Stewart just a load to deal with inside, giving the defense all they can handle.
The Pistons shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. For the Pistons, Thompson, he's checked in for Reed. Cunningham comes in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Karis LeVert. And so Stewart nails both of them.
In a lot of ways, Isaiah Stewart reminds me of a player from an older era. He's got a more physical and fundamental game that he plays. Is a big who plays like a big.
Ivy.
1-8 magkano yun? Magkano sa Pilipinas
Those
yun?
plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And stolen by Wembanyama. Doncic feeling it out. Stewart with the steal. Ivy with it. He's picked up by White. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Detroit making a switch. Harris is checked in. Now here is Harris.
Yung mga pro, mga nasa 40 yan.
And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Over Hughes. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just one on the basket from Cunningham.
Well, he's always on the hunt. Cunningham's next shot is never far off.
And Wembanyama outside. The three for Doncic. Rebound, Detroit. Cunningham outside. Pass to Ivy. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got his second bucket.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Pass to Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists in the game. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Duran, he's checked in for the Pistons. Chicago also making some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Levine comes in for White. And Bibby subbed in for Larry Hughes. Levine's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Ivy with it. Now defended by Levine. Thompson dishes to Cunningham. It's tipped.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
Abusele can't hit.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
And here's Harris from the arc. The rebound by Steven Adams. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the half. Levine finds Doncic. The triple! Doncic!
And it's so hard to take away the three from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
Ivy going around him, and again it's the Pistons missing. Chicago leading by 3. From the arc, and there's Levine on the assist by Adams. Levine's got 6 here in this quarter. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
Marcus Hasler's checked in for Cade Cunningham. There's 45 seconds left here in the second. Pistons passing it around. Ivy. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Another 3 for Chicago.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Now, here's Ivy. He's got 5. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That one's off, still out of sync. Bounce pass from Ivy. Pass to Harris. And the layup's good off the glass. Harris has got 8 points.
Dito na. Gising-gising na kayo sa PSG
And so it's Chicago, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. We come back right after this.
Dito, Sir Mac. Sabi niya, ano meron, ba't sa 16? Sabi niya sa 16 daw mag-TD2.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. They've got Bibby. Smith is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Doncic, and it's Williams at the 3, the small forward.
Kaya pala sabi ni
Williams kicks to Doncic.
Ano, 15.
Shoots the 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Detroit trails by 10. Ivy's got space. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Chicago leading by 10. And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duren drawing comparisons now to a young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebound.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Some changes for Chicago. Gershon Yabusele, he's checked in for Smith. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Williams. Here's Sasser. No scoring in this one. Pass to Duren. Now Harris. 6 to shoot. Thompson passes to Ivy. Driving in and slam dunk by Ivy.
And this is what you want Ivy doing, attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
Now here's Bibby. He's covered by Sasser. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Wembanyama.
And the rookie turning up the intensity. Wembanyama absorbs the foul there on the shot.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Free throw good, Wembanyama. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here is Harris. 8 points for him. Pass to Sasser over Bibby. Sasser can't hit.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And here's Harris from the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the dunk by Doncic.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game. and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Pistons making a change here. Stewart's checked in. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Ivy. Now Sasser. Will it go? The shot by Ivy, no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Pass to Thompson. Stewart with the screen on White. Thompson for the triple. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out left to the wing. Best passes to White. And here's Doncic from the arc. Can't hit that one. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution. He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
And he makes that one. Adams has got his first bucket in this one.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Chicago. He's got 8 3-pointers in the game now. What a job he's doing from long range. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Lagi, pagka ano lang, naka-pro lang kasi ako. Baga sa difficulty is normal lang sa Sir Mac. Pero pagka naka-Hall of Fame to, wala na. Patay na ako dito. Si Binibirotchak na lagi naka-Hall
And
of
it's
Fame.
time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points,
buti lang bumili si Binibirotchak ng NBA, kundi
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Karis LeVert is out there with Marcus Sasser. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Reed in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. Levine, that's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. 14 points for Zach Levine. Levine's got 5 shots to fall in 8 attempts. Pass to LeVert.
Sana matuloy ng mga testing ng Yote. Use of Yote.
The jump hook. The rebound by Yabusele. Yabusele's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And then Levine with the jam.
Well, that's the multi-time dunk contest champ, Zach Levine, reminding us of what he can do.
Pasagad ang capabilidad ng PS5.
Now, Sasser. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Reed and the jump by Reed.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world.
Now here's Levine. The 3-pointer off the mark. Here's LeVert. Capitalizes off the crossover.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. And a different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Paul Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Thompson, he's checked in for Robinson. And Ivy subbed in for Karis LeVert. Pass to Ivy. From 12 feet out, it's hauled in by Adams. Chicago leading by 23. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Hindi na ba nagla-live yun? Yung sinasabi mo.
Thompson passes to Duren. And Thompson kicks to Harris. And the 3 off target. And Adams has got the ball here for Chicago. Sasser with it. And here's Harris from the arc. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Adams, the pass to Alvarado. And Adams with the slam.
No, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Pass to Ivy. Lets it go from deep. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Nalimutan ko eh. Dapat hingi kasi ako doon sa comment.
Levine looking around. And it's Alvarado in the corner. 13 feet away. Levine's shot is off.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Chicago leading by 22. On the wing, Levine. This one for 3. Duren pulls it in. And here are the Pistons now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And then Ivy with the jam.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. The shot by Hughes, no good. Hughes against Thompson. Ivy off target from 3-point range. To the middle, stolen by Thompson. Inside, here's Harris. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Hindi natin nakompleto yung 30 na ano. 30 na assist.
Beyond the arc, and Harris will pull it down. Detroit with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now Sasser. Levine fires. The 20-foot jumper, good. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. And now our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Woo! Oh. Yeah. Is it time? Is it time? Is it time? 7:15 na pala. Time na. Tom Goods na, Tom Goods. Eh no, gagastos pa yung ibang mga tao rito. Compete for $10,000, oh. Ang lupit eh, no? So, ayun. Shoutout muna tayo. Shoutout. Ball Gamers PH, Just Gameplay, Sir Mac. Sana all. Shoutout kay Baronis B, kay Almachete69, kay Papa D. Shoutout kay Papa D. See you again in my next live stream. Pag sinipag mamaya, live ulit tayo. Lyra guys.